Bueno, pues muy buenas a todos y vamos a empezar con Greedfall. Nunca lo he jugado, no lo he probado y vamos a ver qué tal se porta este juego en 2021. Sé que cuando salió decepcionó a mucha gente, no llegó a convencer ni nada y no sé por qué tampoco. Pero bueno, vamos a probarlo.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Vale, estos somos nosotros. Vale, hay varios preajustes. Podrían haber puesto una previsualización. Rostro. Pues las raíces de los pelos están súper mal hechas, ¿eh? O eso, o a este tío le crece ahí el tatuaje. El tatuaje este que parece que le han pegado una paliza. Pero bueno, así lo vamos a dejar. Vamos a ver, elige las habilidades iniciales según tu estilo de juego. El árbol de habilidades está abierto, así que podrás desbloquear las habilidades de otras clases conforme vayas avanzando. Vale. A controlar el campo de batalla, trampa elemental, armas de fuego, armas blancas. Estos son armas de pesadas. Poder de constitución, poder mental de voluntad. Y talento, ciencia e intuición. Vamos a ser magos. Yo soy un mago malísimo, pero venga, vamos a probar. Porque quería hacerlo en Cyberpunk, pero como no me sabía muy bien las habilidades ni nada, dije pues luego me hago un cuerpo y ya está. Pero en este juego, como no sabemos muy bien cómo va a ir, pues veremos a agilidad, constitución, precisión, voluntad y poder mental. Eso es lo que nos han dicho, ¿no? Voluntad y poder mental. Ahí estamos. A ver, aumenta el poder de todas las armas de fuego y mezclas alquímicas, atributos necesarios para utilizar mejores armas de fuego. Y aumenta los puntos de maná máximos y la duración de los hechizos, atributos necesarios para portar mejores amuletos y colgantes. Vale, pues de momento vamos a mejorar las armas de fuego, ¿no? Y ya está. Y talento, carisma, ciencia, forzar, intuición, artesanía y vigor. Pues supongo que será ciencia y intuición, ¿no? Ahí está, ciencia y intuición. Ciencia para fabricar pociones y destruir muros débiles y intuición para recolectar más. Por el momento vamos a recolectar, ¿no? Y luego ya fabricaremos pociones. Sí, yo creo que sí, estaría bien.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Vale. Los controles de cámara bien. Vale. Pausa táctica. Cambiar arma. Y RT. Supongo que para cambiar. Sus movimientos un poco tosco, la verdad.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make... I must go to the dispensary. I lost almost my entire family in a... I must go to the dispensary. I lost almost my entire family in a few months. Why did they have to die?
Contra estos directamente te chocan y ya está.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Vale, con los ataques gastamos maná, pero se recupera. Vale, hay que correr. Vale, sigilo. Con los sigilos podemos acabar. Vamos a probar. No, no me deja.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Y por aquí hemos dicho que no se abre la puerta. Pues vamos a ver qué nos depara este nuevo mundo.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor! You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No, thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Vale, tengo que ir a despedirme de Manu. Aquí está haciendo cocinitas. Puedo hablar con él o puedo coger algo de esto. No parece. Pues lo normal es que te escondan cosas por aquí y tal, pero aquí digo que tienes que ir directo, ¿vale? Pues
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you.
llévatela y ya está.
May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
No sé qué tendrá la madre, parece vieja, pero está reventada, Está la pobre madre jodida, jodida. Mira, me han puesto un gorrito. A ver, bueno, me dejan guardar. Pero lo que quería, aquí está. Pedir un inventario y tal. Sombrero, collar. No tenemos nada. Tonterías, tomates, esto supongo que para cuando subamos. Vamos aquí, todo esto. Un martillo con pinchos. Esto es lo que estamos buscando. que se recupera rápido. Supongo que ahora después con algún combate más...
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Sí, esto es un Versailles. Vale, o sea que vamos a poder ir eligiendo quién viene con nosotros.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Hablando de lo suyo. Ahí primero al uno. Pocos de los objetos aquí.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Mira, aquí hay objetos. Ya sabemos cómo son. Todo esto supongo que cuando empezamos de aquí. Joder, qué bien. No estamos afectados por nada.
Oh, hello. The Malachor is slowly killing... The alchemists of the Alliance have been promising... The Malachor is slowly killing our city. More and more businesses are closing.
Pero si estos no quieren dejarlo, no nos vamos. Más. Página del diario arrancada. Los dolores cada vez son más y más fuertes. Mirar de las estrellas. Los síntomas definitivos de la tierra. Algún estado ni siquiera puedo sentir las piernas. Es como si se me volvieran de hielo. Y no existe ninguna duda. He cogido la Manicha. Hoy tenía tanta fuerza que no he podido ni cruzar la calle para llegar a la tienda. De todas formas, si necesitan irnos cuando todos están muriendo, todo lo que queda por hacer es arrastrarme hasta el pequeño dispensario que hay en esta lado del cuartel y estar esperando a la niña. Vale. Hay un dispensario hasta que lo cuartel. Ahora tenemos que volver hasta el cuartel. Vale, o sea que no es peste, es el mal.
Have a nice day, sire.
Que no sabemos exactamente qué es, pero por lo menos es otro tipo de enfermedad parecida. Vale, vamos a ver por aquí.
To my help, and death to the others!
porque el tiro que me ha metido ese tío no está ni medio justificado. Hostia puta. Poción de salud. Vale, o sea, la puedo usar. A ver, soltar, ayuda. Ordenar, seguro, cámara. Vale, muy bien, pero con su... Regalo de madre. Tampoco me dejo usar. Vale, la técnica será lo del LT. De acciones, ataque básico, ataque furioso, poderoso, bloqueo y bueno, pues esperemos que no haya muchos más de estos, porque como nos metan otro tipo de estos, nos revientan. Literalmente. Vamos a guardar. No, una nueva no puedo. Lo que estoy viendo es que el ataque furioso no se recarga. O sea, acabo de hacerlo. Si veis en el DT arriba, no me parece nada más. No mal que metió el berserker este con nosotros. Que si no, digo yo que nos comemos las mierdas. Vale, monedas, poción de maná, esencia de bestia, grifo extraído del cadáver de una criatura, un ingrediente que se usa en la ciencia como base para la medicina. Partes viejos y hacha vieja. No puedo usar esto. Hacha vieja. Menos daño a la armadura, pero hace más daño. Así. No está mal. Pesa menos también. Y genera furia. No está mal. Este ataque furioso, 25. Igual que este. Ah, mira, este es 50. Y este cubre menos. Que son como los que nos han dado antes. Vale, hemos marcado para seguir la misión secundaria, que era lo que estábamos. Estábamos viendo. Madera, ungüento de armadura, un ungüento que regenera la armadura. Trampa de éxtasis, pero con la trampa de éxtasis. Vale. Un poco más, pero el jugón. Con la defensa que tenemos. Jugón. Más a juego.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Ptolemy?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teaching and give thanks each day to the luminous. The high dignitaries of Ptolemy are at the same time our spiritual...
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates. That the Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Sus relaciones con la congregación, la situación de Celine en Tirfredi, y sus relaciones con la iglesia del Príncipe. Esto ya lo vamos a dejar.
I must be going.
Me
podría informar de más cosas, pero realmente no nos interesa ahora mismo porque no sabemos ni lo que estamos haciendo. Creo que será otra secundaria que ya tenemos activa. Vamos de momento a la de los cuarteles que tenemos si nos dejan pasar. Joder, ojo a las colisiones. Si la tía esa no se gira, no llegamos a avanzar.
The merchant is there.
Esto lo podrían haber mejorado, llevo ya un tiempo pobrecillo. Intenta, ¿sabes?
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of them face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us. To my help! And death to the others! Careful, Greenblood!
Ahí va, tomar por culo. Bueno, ya hemos muerto. Hostia, el último guardado. ¿Cuándo fue cuando guardamos?
Certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
¿Ahora que tenemos vida o no?
To my help! And death to the others! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Vale. Joder, la magia va bien, pero no demasiado. No es una locura. Resistencia al veneno, pero baja la resistencia al elemental. Bueno, esto yo creo que se queda. Venga, vale. Así, no puedo usar. pausa táctica. O sea, tenemos que hacer la pausa táctica. Y aquí te puedes meter. Y también las puedes asignar. Pero vamos a ponerlo también. Ya vamos entendiendo un poco cómo va la cosa. A ver, el hechizo lo vamos a asignar aquí para que sea más sencillo. Y luego el ungüento lo vamos a asignar aquí, por ejemplo. Poner antes. Y no hay trampas. Me extraña que no haya para poner las trampas. Bueno, pues ya hemos comprendido por lo menos un poquito.
Sire, I'm sorry, I'm a...
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Todavía no sé para esto. A ver, mesa de trabajo. La artesanía le permite mejorar armas y armaduras. La ciencia te permite crear pociones y trampas. Anillo de novicio. No se puede ni mejorar. Vale, esto sí lo puedo mejorar. Vale, anillo de novicio que no se puede. Y le puedo meter. Esta tenía nivel. Aprendices. Cuero, mineral de hierro bruto. Vale. El jugón se podría mejorar. Pero tampoco le gustaría. Y aquí trampa de hombres. No hemos subido 100 al final. Vale, que para luego hacer pociones.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you.
How is business going these days?
Now,
Has the...
and then people was. I also. Yeah, but that's not.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that may say that man trees live there. Treasure abounds under every rock. But you...
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier Fredy as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Encuentra una forma, pero tenemos que encontrarla o conseguir la misión normal. Es la pregunta.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hair free?
Supongo que tenemos que volver a hablar con él.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm Desade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier Fredy. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Be back soon, Captain.
Que luego pasan cosas. A ver, zonas controladas por otras facciones. En esta zona de control no se tiene sustancia y aunque se supone que no se tiene prohibido entrar. Un atuendo, todo se permite engañar a los guardias también. Entrar haciendo uso de sigilo desde uno de los puertos. O sea que
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Resistencia elemental baja, resistencia a la magia sube. Y como armadura sube. Ah, no, pero bueno. Vamos a ponerlo. Ahí hay más gente. Tenemos que subir así que por ahí no vamos a ir. A ver, este no se da la vuelta. A ver, pero ¿lo mata o no? Pues no sé por qué, pero no lo mata. No sé por qué no me he dejado cargármelo a ese guardia.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
O aquí mientras patrulla hay que cambiar. Este ya está diciendo que no se puede hacer. Aquí hay alguna puerta. Pues ya miramos qué nos sirve y qué no. Seguimos sin tener contacto. Pues parece que va a ser útil y todo.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
cogido las llaves. Vamos a guardar por si nos pilla. Hemos cogido la llave. Yo creo que con la llave ya podemos abrir todos los balcones. Pero si tengo la llave. Vámonos. Esto está conseguido. Desastre de memoria, o sea, a esto no lo tenemos que cargar. Lo voy a guardar. Pero esto no es otra.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Ah, esto es para crear lo que me han dicho. Pero si no tengo el de creación, la esencia nivel 1. Prepara una vida de suministros. Vale, o sea, hasta que no pueda hacer esto, nada. Luego informar al porteador. Vamos a ver si a ver si subimos de nivel, ya nos hacemos ciencia, con la ciencia hacemos la poción y con la poción acabamos la misión, ¿sabes? Sí, es una bola. Ay, tenemos que volver a hablar con este.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin?
Have no fear.
I'm still without news.
You haven't heard anything about my... To be honest, we were...
Did you say my men split?
That isn't the same.
Let's go and find him.
Happy to be of some help.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking.
Take a look around. As long as they don't try and get on what's said.
A smuggler?
In the port jails. Might I ask you?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to... Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men. They were making quite some ruckus. Asking to search... We, of course, refused entry. Only the north. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab...
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
I've seen...
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me, but you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Tenemos la llave.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of St. Matthias? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Pues entonces es que esto está un poco su plan de vida, la posibilidad de llegar a hacer.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
A ver, lo podemos intentar y puede salir muy bien o muy mal. Y es que si ya lo han intentado ellos, nosotros pintamos poco.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Vale, pues podemos ayudar a esta gente. Por aquí convence al embajador. Mucha munición, pero ningún arma, macho.
The smoke from the bonfires renders the air unbreathable.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tearfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history. The alliance was sealed by several... The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council... This union was originally... But our ancestors... And of course, today, it is each day...
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
I would volunteer and consent to take them under my protection. But one good deed deserves another.
You would like me to first take care of your charlatan?
You will certainly prove to be an excellent legate.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
Your Excellency.
Lord
I need to be going.
Good.
Esto se está haciendo una bola, ¿eh?
Sworn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your best belong to science?
Come on.
You'll find all you need in our... Welcome! It's such... Have you seen anything...
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer now, good people. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malichor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malichor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malichor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malichor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like but.
Ah, you're finally
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be...
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince...
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
To my help! And death to the others!
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right!
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Vale, ahora vamos a su habitación. Completa misiones. Estos tacos metálicos se usan para construir o reparar muebles de madera. Un mineral en bruto, pero bueno.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the sphere.
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say...
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions.
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to... This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it...
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice. But it does not...
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming... A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a... The mob would have been furious in any case. But a normal dose, I assure you.
No me creo una mierda lo que dice esto.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate.
It is for an act of courage. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I understand if you don't believe me after all that. But I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace...
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this...
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents.
So...
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you.
So I beg you to spare me.
How unjust!
Me entristece enormemente saber que no he encontrado la paz que esperaba en Serín. Desde su partida de la academia la situación es deplorable. Aquellos a los que acusó ahora se comportan como si las reglas no se aplicaran en ellos y realizan múltiples experimentos cuestionables. Y no hay nada que pongamos a hacer el resto excepto intentar pasar desapercibidos. Espero la verdad acabe encontrando un lugar en el que pueda estar en paz, su amigo. Pues va a ser que no. Va a ir a la cárcel. Pues sí, al final puede que nos hayamos equivocado, que fuese un respetado alquimista y tal. Volver directamente a las embajadas de puentes. A ver, que ya me he ocupado.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally.
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation... Matters turned out a little more He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge... I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to...
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity... Thank you for your help,
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Bien. Ahora podemos subir. Estas son las habilidades. Sombras voraces. Tengo un puntito para estar aquí. Este sí, inmoviliza lo completo al menú de ocasión de efecto. Esto luego lo veré, pero ahora lo que me interesa es poder mental esto. También le puede todas las hechizos de atributos. Voluntad, los puntos de maná. Me he puesto antes precisión equivocándome. Que la puedo mental de voluntad, ¿no? Vaya. Pues el primer punto lo hemos pagado. Vale, que no nos han dado puntitos. Y de esto tampoco, o sea, de esto no tenemos nada. Pues empezamos bien. Esto nada. Guantes. Esto nos sube algo pero nos baja el resto. Y esto igual. Bueno, entonces nos quedamos como estamos.
Your Excellency.
Lord de...
Now that your affair is taken...
We are willing.
At the port of Serene.
Very well.
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally...
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much...
If you would allow me, I would like to give you...
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't... Wanted those pub.
Pues bueno, chicos, creo que por hoy es suficiente. Hemos conseguido salvar a los historiadores y llegar a un acuerdo con el charlatán este. Así que por hoy lo dejamos aquí, ¿vale? Espero que os haya gustado y nos vemos en el siguiente.